should let that just go the whole entire show, man. Just should have let the whole entire show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Wrestling Talk Radio. It's your boy Big Keys, your host for everything and everything wrestling. Hope everyone is having a good night tonight. We do apologize for the delay in regards to going live. We were supposed to go at 9, but hey, life happens. Here we are, half an hour later. If y'all are still with us, I know a lot of people are like, where the fuck is the show at? Hey, here's the show now. Do apologize for the delay, but we kicked it off with Trick Williams. Shout out to Trick Williams on becoming the NXT champion last week on Spring Breaking Night 1. Shout out to him, man. He's been killing it this year, man. Definitely deserves his flowers, man. So shout out to Trick Williams. As always, make sure y'all follow us on all the socials, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to this YouTube channel, Wrestling Talk Radio. Also, make sure y'all like us on Facebook. Make sure y'all like us on Instagram, and also make sure y'all follow us on Twitter, X, or whatever they're calling it now. Keep everything updated in regards to the latest and greatest with wrestling news. Try to keep everything updated as much as possible. So check those out. Make sure y'all like us and follow us on all the socials. Couple of shout outs. Shout out to my boy Fuego Beats and his sons. STEM Kings podcast. Make sure y'all check them out. His sons are doing big things, man. I've watched his sons grow from like little boys up to like 16-year-old now. These dudes are big as hell, man. They doing the damn thing on the football field, and they're doing the thing off the football field with the podcast. Make sure y'all check them out. What the Fuego is returning real soon, man. I was actually chatting with him earlier this week, and we're gonna get together because his podcast is coming back. If y'all remember What the Fuego, if y'all know in the early days what the Fuego was, y'all know we was talking shit on that show. Y'all remember the class reunion show we did where Fuego started recording shit after this. We did a show. Then he continued to record it after the show. Pissed off a lot of people from my graduating class, but show. I'll never forget that show, man. Rest in peace, Carlton, man. Definitely, we miss you, brother. He was on that show, but that was a funny ass show. But What the Fuego is definitely coming back. Make sure y'all check that out. Also, shout out to my boy Sean, your boxing fix. If you're a boxing fan, make sure y'all like him on Instagram. Also, I think he's on Twitter as well. Make sure y'all follow him on Twitter. Anything regarding boxing, go to him. That is your source. My man is doing it. He's killing it. I think he's got like a lot of elite boxers that follow his page and that have shouted him out. Actually got some of his merchandise. So shout out Sean doing the big thing with that. Also shout out to the boys, the Two Fat Guys podcast. They discuss everything on there. They discuss wrestling like we do. They also talk about a lot of stuff with Marvel. They actually just did a show, I think it was a week ago or last week, in regards to, they were discussing the Fast and the Furious series, part 1 and part 2. I'm a big Fast and Furious fan, so I was definitely checking out that podcast. Shout out to them, man. I got to have them on the show eventually one day down the line. So we'll get them on the air. So let's get to the show. We got a lot to talk about, a lot of things coming up. Also, we're going to get into this Saturday's Backlash pay-per-view that's coming up on Saturday, live from France. So we'll get into that. But, as always, let me introduce the crew, as always, join with us. First of all, Himtavious Neutron in a new location. What's good, fam?
What's crack-a-lackin'? In a new place indeed. Been in here 2 weeks now.
Shout out to you, man, on the new crib, man. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Definitely.
Much gratitude, family. Appreciate y'all.
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
the
sir.
The housewarming is going to be all kinds of chaotic. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Yes, sir. I mean, and I know your birthday
and I know your birthday's
going to come up too, right?
And like Chris always said, the type of party where it's keg in the tub, drugs on the table, white folks passed out everywhere. And yes, the birthday is in a month, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. My birthday, as y'all know, is 29 days away, May 31st. 40th birthday bash coming up on June 1st. So, you know, I got that in the works, trying to get everything planned out. It's gonna get hectic over the next couple of weeks, trying to get this, that, and the third done. So, got the 40th birthday, so I'm leaving my 30s behind and going into the 40s decade, man.
Can I just say, May Geminis disgust me. Yeah, fuck
June Gemini, except, hold on. June Gemini disgust me, except you, my nephew, and then my great nephew, who was expected to be here in June sometimes. So, can't say that about all Geminis in June. So, I can't say that with y'all and everything because y'all fam, whatever.
So, y'all got like 4 days out of your month.
We still, but hey, On May 31st, they saved the best for last. That's all I'm gonna say about that. They saved the best for last.
Hey Chris, how do I do it? Hey Chris, how do I do it?
Anyways, let's get to. Well, he's been mentioned on the show, but let's go ahead and get to. As always,
I can't with his name. I just can't. Why the name?
Hey, every time Chris mentions the R&B track, yo, I just want to hear that like late at night on the radio. Like,
You work out there. Don't lie to us.
Kamala Rose, what's going on with you, fam?
What's going on, people? You see what I'm doing? Yeah, shout out to my boy Lucas, man. New crib and shit. You know what I'm saying? I still got to come over there. I ain't been over there yet.
This still can't get it fucking twisted.
Hey,
Hey,
but to be fair, Lucas, you should be happy.
I am.
I didn't come over the days that you asked me to come watch the game with you. Because boy, oh boy.
I don't give a damn.
Hey,
Y'all
you
got
asked me to come watch game 2? Boy, if I was there watching game 2 with you, you would have kicked me out your house. You'd have told me to get the fuck out. He'd have told me to leave. He'd have told me to leave and probably would have told me don't ever come back. He probably would have blocked my number, all that.
I don't know about all that, but it ain't that.
The other one, you would have told me to leave.
Nah, it ain't that serious. I would have told you to shut the fuck up.
Hey, Lucas. I made Albert leave when Michigan beat Alabama. What you talking about? I told him to get the fuck out.
I don't duck smoke though, and you know this.
It's not about ducking smoke. I had to deal with it the whole game. Now you can leave.
I know. I know. But you know what? You know what? I'd kick a Michigan fan out first too. Fuck.
Hell yeah, I'll kick a Michigan fan out.
Hey, Chris, them be the first ones that get kicked out. What you mean?
Nah, wait a minute. What are you even doing there? What the fuck are you doing here?
Right.
Go hang out with Michigan fans.
But, Cap's a Michigan fan. Shout out Cap, man.
Hey, but you know what?
Shout out to Cap, who was supposed to be on the show, but Cap is somewhere, God knows where he's at.
Doing God knows what.
Doing God knows what. And
I was going to say, Chris, hey, I love Albert, but he got to pick a team, man. Not have 30 of them.
I hate fans like that.
You know what, though? Like, I give it to him. Like, the man loves sports. Like, he watches, like, all
everything. He watches all sports.
Everything.
I just don't. I'm not down with the whole. I got like 4 teams or something like that. I'm like, no, I'm never been one of them people. I don't care. No. I don't care what team you like. I don't care. I don't care what. If you like 5, 6, 7 different, I don't care. That has nothing to do with me. I'm not one of them people. My thing is, I don't like people that try to make it seem like anybody else that if you whoever you like, that's just. Listen, not everybody eats the same flavor ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Not everybody drinks the same drink.
Not everybody drinks the same drink. Like, that's not everybody. I love tea, but I don't drink tea every day.
Exactly.
That's just the way I look at it. You know what I mean?
Keith eats ass, and he's not over here telling us to do it.
Do not start that. Do not start that. But yeah, like I said, my thing is, don't think because you're loyal to one team that makes you better than somebody. That's my thing. I don't like people like that. Oh, I've been a Bulls fan since. I don't give a fuck. So what? Who cares?
That's Bear fans.
That don't make you better. That don't make you better than somebody.
You know what fans piss me off? I digress real quick. The expansion team fans. Those are fans like y'all. The team's been like 3 years. Because
okay.
It's just all of a sudden they're a diehard fan. It's like, so who was you a fan of before?
Who else were they supposed to fucking root for?
I feel you, Keith, but my thing is people act like there's some type of unwritten rule in sports.
Oh, you
can't be a fan of this team or because you didn't like them 2 years ago or I don't give a shit. I don't care.
That to the Vegas Golden Knight fan base.
I don't care. I don't care. Everybody, I love the Undertaker. Everybody know that's my favorite wrestler.
Everybody loves
that. So what? I can't like Stone Cold either.
Right. I can't like The Rock. I can't like John Cena.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You can't like Marty
I-
Jannetty.
hey, Keith.
You know what? Fuck.
Hey, Keith. I'm gonna bring it. What?
You heard him. You heard him. No.
Hey, Keith. I'm gonna bring it to your realm. You like Jordans and Nikes, right?
Yeah.
So you won't rock out with some Converses or some Adidas or some
I wear them all.
or some Vans, or you get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying. I don't discriminate on any sneakers.
I love my pair of Chucks.
So that's what I mean.
Wearing my Jordans either.
Nikes. I wear them all. Hey, if they
whatever shoe looks good with the fit, damn it. That's all that matters.
Hey, everybody knows I like rap and hip hop, but shit, I love R&B too. I'll dabble in some rock. I like all different type of music. So
y'all seen the type of music I listen to with all the shit.
I mean, I just don't. But let's go.
All right. So first thing we're going to discuss the WWE Draft.
Why?
Listen. The draft is pointless. Let's just be honest. It's pointless because every year, what it is people who are already on the show get drafted to the show they're already on, which I don't understand. I've never understood the logic because I thought the draft, when they said it's supposed to quote unquote shake things up, you didn't shake anything up when your first 5 picks were already on the damn show that they were already on. I don't get it. No one switched. I just don't get it. Like,
if they really wanted to shake things up, they would have had like Roman go to Raw or some shit like that.
Yeah, so let me ask y'all a question.
And have him get split from the bloodline. The bloodline would get drafted to SmackDown. Roman would get split off to Raw, like they did in Big E.
Let's talk about the significant ones. All right, so we'll do the NXT call-up. So there was I think there was 6 NXT call-ups that happened. So the major one, Ilya Dragunov, who lost to Trick Williams at Spring Breaking Night 1. His run was pretty much over with NXT. He got drafted to Raw. You had Kiana James, if y'all haven't been watching NXT, she ended up getting drafted to Raw as well. Lyra Valkyria, former NXT champion, NXT Women's Champion, she got drafted to Raw as well. Who else was drafted as well?
Carmelo
Hayes went to SmackDown. Braun Breaker went from down. Braun Breaker signed with SmackDown, what y'all saw when he signed with SmackDown, but he ended up going to Raw, which I like. I think putting Braun Breaker on Raw was a good choice. I like that. So I kind of see what they did with the NXT call-ups. They didn't want to put the same amount of people on the same show. They kind of mixed it up a little bit to make it equal. So you had, because I was interested if they were going to go put Breaker and Mello on the same show. They put them on different shows, which I like. Dragunov, I kind of figured he was end up going to Raw. And then there was somebody else from that NXT. Dijak. Dijak ended up going to Raw. So he went from NXT. Well, if y'all remember, he was in NXT a while back. Dominic Dijakovic? He was them. Then he went to He went to the main roster under this Retribution, which was the worst faction. It was during the pandemic, and it was a terrible idea. Changing the name.
His name was T-Bar. T-Bar.
Then he tag team with Mace.
I hate Chris. I hate him. Stop that. Stop that now.
And he went to. Then he came back to NXT, got his old name back. Now he's on Raw. So you had a couple of call-ups, but my whole thing with the draft is that, and I told you on the group chat, I would have liked it more if they only announced stars that were switching shows instead of stars that are already on the show. Like, we know if they never announced, they said Seth Rollins was going to stay on Raw. Okay, we kind of knew that. If they didn't announce it, we were just going to be under the assumption that he's just going to stay on Raw. So, and I know y'all, and I'm going to get y'all thoughts on this. What would be the better idea in regards to the draft? In regards to how can they fix it? How can it be better? Or what would you like to see change with the draft?
You want my honest opinion?
Go ahead.
Just fucking get rid of it. Period. Get rid of it. I'm sorry. I'm like trying. Okay, I'm trying to keep my composure. I'm laughing at Chris's picture. I can't.
So hold on. When you say get rid of it, so how would you? So would you just drop the brand extension and let everybody just appear on Raw and SmackDown?
No, the brand extension could stay.
Okay.
I don't understand why we need to have a whole fucking draft if everyone's staying in the same spot. It's just two filler.
I don't.
You're basically just throwing 2 filler episodes just because you have nothing planned. That's what I'm getting at.
The one thing I did see a lot of people mention was they miss how there would be qualifying, there would be matches, and the winner from the brand got a pick. I was like, I do remember that concept, but I guess
They need to do it how it used to be done back in 2005. No announcements, no draft. The draft lottery is going on, but like it's not happening, in front of everybody. It's kind of going on behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Like when John Cena got drafted to Raw.
Yeah, I enjoyed the drafts more back in the
day.
day.
Like the thing is, like back in the day, they meant more because champions were being sent from one show to another.
Yeah, and this draft, when they announced the rules, they said champions were on top. I was like, wow.
Not to mention the fact that, like I said, Cena went to Raw. Batista ended up going to SmackDown. There was a point in time where both world champions were on Raw, which was interesting to say the least. But at the end of the day, they solved their problem. But like even Randy Orton, when he went to SmackDown, how did they announce that? He RKO'd The Undertaker and picked right back up with that rivalry.
Yep.
They need to do it like that, basically.
Yeah.
Don't come out. Don't spend, 15, 20 minutes killing time and announcing picks of, superstars that are basically going to be in the same spot.
Another thing is, I think when we looking at possible feuds, because now I'm looking at both rosters, and I was looking online. I was like, well, there's a lot of feuds that they could go with now that they send these. So one of the feuds mentioned was Gunther versus Dragunov. I don't know if they want to repick that up on the main roster. That might be a direction they go in. So there's a lot. You
don't have to pick it back up. That's going to be the final for King of the Ring.
Yeah, definitely. Because Dragunov, and then you got Braun Breaker. So Raw, and I can see why they put certain superstars on Raw, because the extra hour, so it gives more time for the superstars to get more limelight than they do it on SmackDown, when SmackDown's only a 2-hour show. So on Raw, you got 3 hours, and I think that's one of the reasons Breaker got moved to Raw, because I think they saw Breaker and I think Carmelo is going to end up going to Raw down the line eventually, but they wanted to put Braun Breaker in them, and I think Braun Breaker will end up getting to the title picture eventually. Not right now. He doesn't need to get there right now. He's fine. He'll pick up a couple of wins. He'll establish a feud, and then probably by this time next year, I can definitely see him in either wherever belt is on, either Raw or SmackDown. Whatever was Raw, either World Heavyweight Championship or the Intercontinental Championship. So I could definitely see that down the line. So so you got a lot of things, and then a couple of women switched over. Brandon Nia Jax went from Raw to SmackDown, so that gave her that gave Bayley some freshness. Because anytime you have a new champion, you got to put new feuds, you got to put new rivalries. So the draft. I did like a couple of the moves. Some of them didn't make sense, but I think we got to see how everything plays out. But I'm definitely interested to see how everything go forward with the draft.
It's stupid. Scrap it. Get rid of it.
Yeah, the people staying on the same show is kind of pointless, but that's neither here or there. But anyways, let's get to the Backlash pay-per-view coming up on Saturday. They've only announced 5 matches so far, which is kind of strange. I'm thinking there's probably going to end up being about 2 or 3 more added after tomorrow night. Are they pre-recording tomorrow night's episode of SmackDown? Or is that going to be live?
It's in France.
So
live. It's in France live tomorrow, I think.
It's going to be live tomorrow in France. Okay. All right, that's cool. So they've only announced 5 matches. So the matches they got so far, Randy Orton and Kevin Owens are facing the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga. What y'all think about how the Bloodline storyline's playing out now with Tama Tonga being added in?
From what I see, I'm not bothered by it. I think it's pretty cool. But also, we've all known this, right? We've all known this. I kind of feel like maybe not everybody's understanding the execution of it, but we've all known that Solo was going to be next up. Yeah. You don't have Jimmy and Jay fight the way they doing without, and that wasn't even considered the reward. You know what I mean? We all knew Solo stayed by Roman. the whole time. So
I
we
like
knew
the first episode of SmackDown wrapped, and it's like a shame that the SmackDown episode was better than Raw after Mania. Solo snatching the phone away when Heyman was trying to call Roman, and then the way Tama showed up, I was like, okay, I like where this is going.
Well, Jacob Fatu is coming too.
Yeah, he's coming too. So it's then you got Roman who's off to at least SummerSlam. So definitely, and then like I said, they attacked Jimmy Uso. So it's definitely I'm liking how this is playing out. So it's definitely going to be interesting in regards to how this is going to play out going forward. You got the Kabuki Warriors defending the women's tag team titles against Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. They're going to put the straps on Bianca and Jade already. So why they
Think so?
Huh?
Think so?
Yeah. They're going to do it. They're going to pull the trigger. It's too early to me, honestly. When they announced this match, I was like, no, it's too early. Why? They've only had like one tag match. It's just too early. And then why are you putting them together? Like, they need to be separated. But WWE's like, fuck it, we're just going to go ahead with it. They're going to be tag team. I believe they're going to be a tag team split down the road, and they're going to end up feuding, but they couldn't resist to put them two together. They couldn't resist it. So I think they're going to end up winning the tag team titles as Backlash. And I think it's going to be a dominant win, too. Don't be surprised. This match is probably going to be like 5 minutes.
Maybe less.
Maybe less. It's going to be a squash.
Because nobody
Bianca's
cares.
I think Bianca's going to do most of the dirty work, and then Jay's going to come in there and hit her finisher, and then that's it. New tag team champions. That match won't even last, like you said, maybe 3 to 5 minutes. Bayley is defending the women's championship in a triple threat match against Naomi and Tiffany Stratton. So Tiffany Stratton stayed on SmackDown too during the draft, and so did Naomi. So I think Bayley's gonna retain the title. She's not losing it now. She's not losing it. It's too early for her to lose it. So I definitely think she will retain the title. You got the two championship, the main feuds. You got Damian Priest defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Jey Uso. So I think Priest will retain in that one. I think most of these, other than the women's tag team titles, are predictable in regards to the outcomes. And then Cody Rhodes is defending the undisputed WWE Championship against AJ Styles, which I think is going to
have y'all forgotten? No title changes on the PLEs or whatever they call that shit.
The overseas ones?
Yeah, that shit don't change hands overseas.
You talking about all the heavyweight championship?
The main titles, no, they don't.
Yeah. So it's kind of a predictable card, but like I said, after WrestleMania, kind of loses steam a little bit and everything, then they got to pick it back up until SummerSlam comes back around. So they're just building these up, and of course, I think they got the pay-per-view coming up in Scotland in June. So you got that one. No. You got King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring coming up in May in Saudi Arabia at the end of this month. So you got that. There'll probably a title match at the pay-per-view as well. So we got a couple of fillers until we get to SummerSlam. And then we got Money in the Bank coming up in July, which I believe.
Canada.
See what?
In Canada.
That's gonna be in Toronto, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in Toronto. So, and then you got SummerSlam in Cleveland, Ohio. So
that's gonna be the one reason why I probably don't go this year.
Why? Because in Cleveland?
Absolutely. I don't want to fucking go there. Fuck am I gonna do in Cleveland?
True. All right. So
at least I had shit to do in Nashville and Detroit the last 2 years.
True. So we'll
Went
see
to a
how
baseball game.
We'll see how that works out. So who do y'all think after AJ Styles? You think this is gonna be another match between him and AJ Styles, or this is just a one-off?
I don't know. Hard to tell.
I think this will be another match. I think they're gonna end up having another. I believe they'll drag this out for another pay-per-view, and then that's it for that one. So I do think they'll probably do one more, because who else is on the roster that Cody Rhodes can face next on SmackDown?
Randy Orton.
Yeah, that's been talked about. You think they'll save that for SummerSlam?
They could.
Because Randy could. That's a story in itself.
Because Randy was supposed to face Roman 2 years ago in Nashville instead of Brock.
So we get
That's
Hill
right.
Yeah. So we get Hill Orton?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Unless they flip the switch and turn Cody heel.
Why not that either?
I wouldn't be opposed to
But once again, what is heel and what is face anymore?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Hill
It depends really. It depends the presentation of the heel. Like Roman was such a badass heel that you had no reason to boo him.
So when Roman comes
you
back,
couldn't help but cheer for him.
Yeah, you couldn't. Yeah.
You think he's a face when he comes back?
No.
Yeah.
Not off the bat, but maybe if.
Yeah, I do because I mean, they're saying the match is gonna be Bloodline versus Bloodline. It's gonna be Roman and the Usos versus Solo, Tacoma, and Jacob Fatu.
So it's gonna be a Survivor Series?
Now I'm hearing SummerSlam.
They could do. You know what? That could roll down all the way down to War Games.
It probably will.
That will go down. That it will start at SummerSlam, and it could go to War Games.
I wouldn't be mad at that. That'd be a dope ass. Hold on, and you know what? If that is the plan, I think the way that Tripp's got the product going, we'll actually see. I mean, not to say that the War Games matches are not good, but we'll see a War Games match, meaning color.
Yeah, blood.
Yeah, we're gonna see an actual War Games match. I mean,
especially, hey, hear me out, because especially if The Rock is gonna be in that match too.
The Rock.
That's right.
Wait a minute. So let me ask you, where the Rock fit in all this?
Here, because he's the new tribal chief secretly. Because remember when Solo said it was Solo or Tama Tonga, the SmackDown after Mania, they said by order of the tribal chief. They never said who.
That's a very good point.
So it's going to be straight tribal warfare between Roman and Rockside. Rockside is going to have Rock, Solo, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fatu when he comes by. And Roman is going to be him, the Usos. Now watch this. Sami Zayn.
I saw that poster.
I saw that. Yeah, somebody said.
I saw that poster. I saw that poster.
Yep. And so somebody also brought this up to me and asked me like, "Oh, what about Seth Rollins?" I'm like, "No, because technically Sammy was part of the bloodline, had the whole honorary Uso shirt and everything, you know." Seth tried to destroy the bloodline.
But here we go. Why the fuck do we have to have Sami Zayn and shit?
Yeah, I have to say, I'm sorry. I leave him out of it.
I mean, y'all. Okay, so who's going to be their fourth?
Anybody but Sami Zayn.
Who's going to be their fourth?
First of all, let's get something straight. I didn't say you were wrong. I'm just saying why do we have? I think I'm specifically going off the family. You know what I mean? And Sami Zayn ain't family.
He's not, but at the end of the day, it works.
No, I agree. It does. But what I'm simply saying is I was going off the family aspect. So you got one side, all family, and then the second side, half a family? That just doesn't make sense.
I mean,
half a family.
Yeah, that don't make sense. I mean, you got the brother-in-law. That doesn't do it.
My half cousin.
Hey, Chris gonna fuck around and pull up that family tree, and you go see it like the bottom right corner. You go see Sami Zayn, and Chris gonna be so mad if he sees that shit.
Man, it would be that.
Half Canadian, half Samoan.
This is my thing, and maybe I'm stretching it, and that's pause, and that's fine. But
I just don't know who else would be the
I can see if we are sticking with family. You said The Rock is on that side. Well, why not bring Jimmy and Jay's daddy?
Rikishi?
Yeah.
I don't think he's in shape.
When was he ever in shape?
For a War Games match?
not the.
I didn't mean to laugh. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to laugh.
No, yeah, I forgot it was a War Games match. You're right.
Yeah,
Never mind. My bad.
We talking about in shape for
Oh,
I
thought we was talking SummerSlam. My fault.
talking about in shape. You expect? I mean, look.
Going through his head.
Look, Rikishi's probably in better shape than he was about 25 years ago.
No. Hey, Lucas.
Rikishi in a War
Hey,
Games
Lucas.
match.
When you put it that way, man, my bad. You right. I forgot we was talking about War Games. I'm high.
Hey,
I forgot we was talking about War Games.
I don't want to see Rikishi inside of War Games. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
If this was 2000, if this was 99, 2000, okay.
Y'all want to see him get thrown off the top of the cage again?
I don't think his body would be able to take it.
I don't think his body would be able to deal with it. No.
Oh, well, damn. Well, fuck, yeah, damn.
Remind me of that shit. Well, did he get knocked off the Hell in a Cell at Armageddon?
Yeah. Taker choke slammed him on the flatbed.
Yo. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Didn't Vince and them try to bring out that flatbed just to stop the match?
Yeah, they tried to bring the cage down.
Yeah, it was dumb.
No, to bring the door down. Sorry.
And then you got Kane over here who just walks in and just rips that motherfucker off with his bare hands. And you got these geezers need a whole fucking truck to get that shit off.
But it's interesting what's gonna happen with the Bloodline storyline. So I'm definitely interested. What do y'all see with this Damian Priest thing going? Because everybody, if y'all haven't heard the injury report, Rhea Ripley, unfortunately, she got injured and she had to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship. They held a battle royal. I don't like the concept of doing a battle royal.
Why?
I just don't like it.
They did it with Kurt Angle back in the day.
I know, but I'm just not a fan of rewarding somebody in a battle royal. I would rather see.
I just think it's less appealing for like the women's title. You know,
yeah,
if you really want to add some spunk to the match, like draw some eyes and make people interested, put 6 bitches in there and make it a ladder match. Damn it, winner grabs the belt.
Like they're doing for the. I'm gonna get to NXT in just a minute because they made an announcement on Tuesday night show regarding a title. We'll get to that in a minute. How do y'all feel about Becky Lynch becoming the champ? Yeah, I said the same thing.
Like, who's she gonna feud with now? Liv Morgan, because she's on her little redemption tour.
I saw a lot of people upset because they felt like Liv Morgan should have won, but I'm like,
Becky is essentially a transition champion.
I felt like they had no other choice but to make Becky the champ.
So here's my thing. It's like, okay, Rhea absolutely destroys her at WrestleMania, and you reward her with a title?
I think it was one of those decisions that they made. They had to figure out, like, okay, Rhea's out, so who we gonna make? We're gonna do the battle. Who we're gonna make?
I'm at this point where I'm kind of tired of seeing Charlotte and Becky with titles. It's fine if Bayley's holding one. It's fine if Bayley's holding one because that's probably her first title in what, like 2 years, I want to say? Three, my bad. Okay. Oh, yeah, she was hurt. She was hurt. She missed the whole year. That's right. So, like, I'm sure.
It might be longer than that. It might be 4.
Yeah.
Since she's held the title, yeah.
She had a pandemic.
I know her and Sasha had both the Raw and SmackDown, the tag team titles, and they were each champions on a respective show.
Yeah. And then Bayley tore her ACL. She tore her ACL that
in the ladder match, right? In the Money in the Bank, in the pandemic.
In the match, she tore ACL. No, she tore while she was training.
Yeah, she tore while she was training.
Dude, she was
in the summer. She was
supposed to fight Charlotte at Money in the Bank, that first pay-per-view when the fans were brought back. Yeah. That's when it was.
Yeah, exactly. She tore ACL.
And then she came back the year later in Nashville when I was there.
And when
oh my gosh, she tore her TLC. This man just missed the dunk.
So, so like Bayley, it's fine if she's holding the title for a little bit, maybe gets like 1 or 2 more runs, but I feel like Becky and Charlotte have kind of overdone it with the title reigns.
Yeah, I don't.
This is what, number 7, number 8 for Becky now?
Yeah, I think they kind of want to give her all the titles now at this point. And
Charlotte's pushing her daddy's record. We already know that.
Yeah, every time she comes back from injury, she wins the title.
she's immediately slotted into the title picture. Don't got to win no tournament, no number one contender match, nothing. Just here you go, a title match on a silver fucking platter.
A champion will walk out.
And it's Charlotte Flair. I get it. She's the most athletic of the women and the most gifted.
But can we get her in a feud before she gets to a title match? I mean, there's like everybody standing in line waiting to get a title shot, and you're like, no, we're just gonna put her in front. Yeah.
I will give Charlotte this. She does have 2 matches at WrestleMania that make you want to go back and rewatch them.
Talking about the Rhea one?
Rhea, one of them, but
God, that was a great match.
But me personally, I think her match against Asuka back in 2018 was better.
Yes, that match was a banger.
Only because there was a lot more on the line in that match.
Man, I miss Rhea being a champion though, man. I wish she didn't get. Oh man, she was having a great run.
Bro, it's been like 2 weeks. Big deal. She'll be back. She'll get it again.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely.
It's not like she lost the title.
Hey, Dirty Dom, he's out with injury, so he's out with it. So I think the Judgment Day is on their way to. I think a breakup coming, and I feel like they're really pushing Priest. If anybody in this, and I know we're going back to the dynamic about heel and face, but it seems like they're pushing Priest to be a face now going forward because the segment he did with Jey Uso, he got mad when JD McDonough and them attacked Jey Uso. You kind of saw it a little bit like, okay, you see kind of the baby face push starting to come from Priest, and I feel like the whole Judgment Day with Rhea being out and now with Dom. Now Dom's still on TV. So I believe they're gonna have him as an on-screen character while he's going through his injury and everything. But I think eventually he'll have surgery, and I think he'll be off screen for a while. But I think I'm seeing Finn Balor and Damian Priest at some point feuding over the title. I think that's gonna end up happening. Probably it could happen either starting at Money Big or it could lead up to SummerSlam.
I think Roman's first opponent when he gets back is Seth Rollins.
I can see that.
Why not?
I can see that.
No title needed. Just have them beat the fuck out of each other.
It's a good mid-card feud. Definitely. It's a good
You need that. Time out.
His first feud is going to be with his family.
Those two are not mid-carders. Watch your mouth.
Okay, all right. No, when I say that, I'm not talking about.
They are a main event feud without a title.
Let's put it okay. So
you learn how to use your fucking words.
Let me rephrase myself.
I rephrased it for you. Next.
I'm gonna rephrase it. Let's take mid-card out. It'd be a feud that's not for the title. That would be a great feud. Let's put it that way. I'll say that. I'll take the word mid-card out.
You disrespectful.
Oh, there's some mid-carders.
You disrespectful SOB. How dare you? Sorry, y'all. I had to check these. I had to check the host real quick because clearly we woke up talking out the side of our assholes today. Yeah, boo this man. Boo him. Boo him right there. Him with the Yankee hat.
All right, pipe down.
That disgusting ass hat too.
Pipe
the
down,
Yankee fans.
Down. Before I kick everybody out of here.
Kick me out. Do it.
And my studio audience.
I'll call in Joe Hendry.
I should have played that. Oh, motherfucker.
I
wasn't thinking about it tonight. Shit.
That's my new intro song going forward.
You start asking people like you asked if you acknowledge Roman. Do you believe in Joe Hendry?
I had to tell Ricky what the hype was.
Shout out to Ricky, man. Ricky's somewhere. Where's Ricky? Ricky. Every time I see Ricky, he's always at an airport.
Always.
He's always at the airport. I'm like, where are you
going?
Like, where the fuck are you going now?
Hey, you know what? Hey, he's a superhero. He's needed in other towns.
I'm starting to think Ricky's got is a low key billionaire. I'm really starting to think because this motherfucker's in the airport.
Ricky living
all the time.
Ricky living a triple life.
Hey, Ricky living a secret life, man. Hey, Ricky, you really Ricky's gonna come out in a couple of years.
Ricky's secretly real life John Wick.
Ricky's gonna ask us for our cash app, and then next thing you know, we can look at our cash app. It's like thousands of dollars in there. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, where'd this come from?
Yeah, Ricky's like, I gotta tell you guys something. I'm like, huh? Ricky's like, I'm flying you out here. Flying you out where? Where are we going?
To Greece.
Oh man. So anyway,
if he was smart, he'd fly us all out to Greece. I know the spots.
So
where we can drink for free.
NXT wrap up real quick. Let me get that out the way. So as y'all know, spring breaking was the past 2 weeks. Trick Williams, shout out to Trick Williams, like we said at the beginning of the show, won the NXT title. Also, the XCM and Nathan Frazier won the NXT tag team. I believe that was a week before. No.
I saw Wesley was back.
Yeah, Wesley is back. Wesley came back. He's going to go after Opa Femi. So the line for the NXT North American Championship is starting to line up. So
Wesley's been gone for a hot minute, too.
He had back problems, so they had to get that looked into. But he's cleared now. Actually, he has a match next week on NXT. And then Ava made a announcement. So the next NXT pay-per-view is going to be NXT Battleground, which is going to take place in Las Vegas. It actually is going to be where they hold the UFC fights in Vegas.
T-Mobile Arena.
Yes, so that's where it's going to be at. And also Ava announced it at.
Wait, when is that?
June 9th.
Oh, damn! I was gonna say I'm going to Vegas in July.
Yeah, it's June. I believe it's a Sunday.
Because I was gonna say if it's June 9th. If it was July 11th, I was gonna go. July 11th.
Shit! Damn. Yeah.
A whole month later.
It's June 9th.
That's
so
all good.
NXT has announced a NXT North American Women's Champion will be crowned in a 6-women ladder match at Battleground. Same way they introduced the men's one. Which to me was one of my personal favorite matches ever in NXT.
They won't top that match.
They will never top that, bro. When I tell you that match was one of my favorite matches from NXT. It was NXT Takeover, or was it Orlando?
New Orleans.
That was New Orleans.
I need them to bring back my dude, the Velveteen Dream.
That match was incredible, man. Adam Cole super kicking everybody. Ricochet making his debut. Everybody going through a fucking ladder. That match was incredible. You couldn't find a better match. So what you feeling about the women's card title?
Before we go into that, Ricochet, technically his first WWE move was a springboard shooting star press.
Sick. And as y'all know, there's a speed tournament going on. This WWE Speed is 3-minute matches.
Who cares?
The spoilers are already out. I'm not gonna tell you. There's the match. It's already been pre-recorded. It's already done. You can go online and see
the guy we just talked about, basically.
Yeah, we'll just say the guy we just talked about. So you can look.
Not like that Speed Championship means dick, but
I don't understand the concept.
It don't mean dick.
You know what? I believe that's gonna be. You know what? I'd say this, and I don't believe it's gonna do it, but I think they're gonna bring back the cruiserweight division.
I believe they're gonna bring in Joe Hendry. They should. His theme would be so over with the WWE crowd.
What if he appeared on the show?
I'd go crazy.
Yeah,
I'd mark.
I'd be like, what the fuck? Joe Hendry?
I'd be like, it's Joe Hendry.
But yeah, what do you feel about the mid card? Now, everybody was talking about why haven't they done a mid card title on the main roster for women? I don't feel like it's really necessary to do a mid card women's title.
You have 2 women's world titles. What do you need a fucking mid card for? The only reason NXT is getting one is because you have 1 women's world title in NXT. You don't have 2. You don't have 3. You got 1.
And they didn't need the NXT women's tag team title. They didn't need that.
Is this still a thing?
No, when they called up,
they scrapped them.
Yeah, they did a what kind of match?
I'm still here.
The title match when they did I can't even think of the word.
Unification.
Yeah, they did a unification title match, and they unified the women's tag team titles with the NXT women's, and so the women's tag team titles were pretty much got rid of. I'm kind of surprised they didn't bring it. I thought when Ava announced that, I thought that's what Ava was announcing, they were bringing them back. Then she went on a completely different route and said they were doing a mid-card title for the women's champion, for the women's, which is awesome. That's kind of cool because, you know, you got the men's got the NXT North American champion. So I can see that kind of made sense. So it's kind of, I'm okay with that. So, like I said, make sure y'all stay tuned to the Wrestling Talk Radio Facebook and Instagram pages. I'll keep everybody updated in regards to when they, the participants in that match, and also the pay-per-view when it comes a little closer and all the matches going forward with that. So, but yeah, I'm excited about that. So I'm definitely, it's not, like I said, it's not going to beat the quality of the men's match that took place in New Orleans a few years ago. But we'll see. Also in NXT, what else is going on? You got Trick Williams is in this whole thing with Lash Legend, and I think, if y'all don't know, in real life, Lash Legend and Trick Williams actually do date in real life. They actually do date. So a lot of the fans know that at NXT. They know that in real life they are dating. But I don't see. I think this is leading up to who's that dude in Metal 4? Noam Dar. I think Noam Dar is going to be the first challenger for the NXT title. So I'm happy for Trick Williams, man. He definitely earned his flowers, man. Great match with Carmelo. Great. I think Trick is definitely going to do good. Only thing is, and I know I'm going to get shit for this, I don't like his finisher. I really don't. I'm not a fan of the finisher. I really do think he needs another finisher, but maybe he has to grow on me a little bit, but I don't like his finisher at all.
Well, it don't like you either. How about that?
Hey, I told y'all give me shit. I'm just not a fan of his finisher, man. I'm just not a fan of it. So,
whatever.
All right, I apologize in advance, and I know y'all gonna give me shit. I do have to get into the AEW a little bit in regards to what's going on with AEW. So,
hey, y'all don't need to know anything. Hey, Chris, hide that camera again and just look at his picture. That's all y'all need to know. No 800K, barely 700K. It's a sinking ship. Them motherfuckers are sorry. And when the young bucks start taking over, that's when you know it's a sinking ship.
Anyways,
I don't know.
Shout out to Swerve Strickland. Give him his flowers for winning the AEW World Championship in Dynasty. So, first African American AEW World Champion. I'm glad. I have been. If y'all haven't followed Strickland when he was in his indie days, all the way to NXT when he was Isaiah Swerve Strickland. Actually, he did have some great matches with Santos Escobar for the Cruiserweight Championship. So definitely check those out because he had some great matches.
Somebody get Darby Allin some help, please.
Darby Allin out here just trying to climb Everest. Now
getting ran over by buses.
Now he got hit by a bus. That shit's crazy. That dude asked for a death wish, man. He's definitely.
Hey Chris. He said, "You know I had your back, even if I got hit by a bus. You know I got your back."
So yeah, they had their dynasty. They had their dynasty pay-per-view.
You know, come to think of it, your ass didn't even get hit by a bus.
Hey man, and you called that shit, didn't you? Yeah.
So they also Bryan Danielson faced Will Ospreay at the pay-per-view as well. In my opinion, that was definitely a great match, competitive match between those two.
Triple H lives rent free in Ospreay's head.
Oh my god.
Go ahead,
So the
keep
next
going.
pay-per-view coming up is Double or Nothing, which is Memorial Day weekend, Sunday of Memorial Day weekend. So far, there's only 4 matches that have been announced, and they're all championship matches so far. Like I said, make sure y'all stay tuned to the Instagram, Facebook page where I keep everything updated. I'll just go over the 4 matches they got so far, but like I said, more matches are probably coming. Willow Nightingale is defending the TBS Championship, which she won at Dynasty. She's going to be facing Mercedes Moné. As y'all know, Mercedes Moné is Sasha, formerly known as Sasha Banks in WWE. So this will be her first match in AEW. As you know, her and Nightingale had a history. They actually had a match for the New Japan Strong Women's Championship, Open Championship, and Mercedes Moné broke her ankle. So there's a backstory to this whole rivalry. So we'll see how that pays off at Double or Nothing. Roger Strong is defending the AEW International Championship against Will Ospreay. I thought they were going to save Ospreay and Strickland for the AEW World Title at All In September, but apparently, because All In is in London, I thought they were going to save this title match for then, but it looks like they're going to put gold on Ospreay now and put the International Championship on him.
The who?
So what?
The who? The who championship?
AEW International Championship. I guess it's their version of the Intercontinental Championship. So beautiful belt. It's a beautiful belt, by the way. I definitely that's a beautiful belt. It puts me in mind of the television the championship for WCW back in the day. Timeless Toni Storm is defending the AEW Women's World Championship against Serena Deeb. And also Swerve Strickland is defending the AEW World Championship against Kristen Cage, which was announced last night on Dynamite. As y'all know, we're going to get that now. The Young Bucks have announced that Swerve Strickland's opponent for the match. Christian came out there and laid out Swerve Strickland. So, little backstory. As y'all know, they had a Christian team with Swerve Strickland back at All In last year. They lost their match. So, a little bit of a backstory heading to that match. But we're going to get into what happened previously the week before, where, as y'all know, we'll start back at Dynasty. The Young Bucks faced FTR in a ladder match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. The Scapegoats, Jack Perry, returned to AEW, caused interference. Young Bucks end up winning the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Tony Khan came on camera, said that he was re-signing Jack Perry. Jack Perry came out there, attacked Tony Khan, which is one of the worst attacks I've probably ever seen live on television. That sell was hilarious, and then the Young Bucks came out there, gave them the V trigger.
You don't believe that? You don't believe that?
I'm just saying what happened on television. I'm just saying what happened. So that happened, and then last night Kenny Omega came back last night, and of course they attacked Kenny Omega last night. So I don't think Cody. I think he's cleared, but I don't know yet. Some people say he wasn't cleared. Some people say he was. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know, but I know he had that shit that happened with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Yo, that shit is no joke, yo. If y'all.
Yeah, what is it called? Tuberculitis or something like? It's called tuberculitis or something like that.
Google that, y'all. That shit.
Yeah, I know he had that. So I don't know if he's back or he just came for that. I don't know. I saw it.
They had to literally, when he said fillet his chest, if they gotta open your chest like that to go in it, and they was talking about like the bags and shit like that. It was a lot of. Go back and watch it if y'all get the opportunity. It's just a lot of shit that he described. That shit is actually scary.
Yeah,
like Chris said, Brock Lesnar had that shit. That's no.
That shit's deadly. It's actually deadly.
That shit is deadly. That shit can kill you. Like real talk. That's definitely no joke. So shout out to him coming back, man. I don't ever wish anything like that on anybody. So I'm glad to see that my man is doing better and he's doing all right. But I'm gonna let y'all air y'all grievances out about this incident, man. I'm gonna let y'all have the floor in regards to this. What's y'all thoughts on what happened last Wednesday at the end of the Dynamite? I'll give y'all the.
Hey, bro, I don't have no. The numbers do it. The numbers do it. So I don't have no.
What are we talking about? Tony Khan, sorry ass, getting dropped and possibly.
Hey, my thing with that was, it was just the way he was punched and the way he sold it. I just thought that was funny as hell.
Neck brace.
I mean, I guess kayfabe is still alive.
Yeah, what is the kayfabe still alive?
Kayfabe is still alive.
Kayfabe is still alive.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the NFL blackballs him. Don't be surprised.
Why would he do that?
I don't think the NFL could care less.
No, I'm saying they could blackball him for his comments that he made about WWE. Since NFL,
you know what? Honestly, I don't think anybody even farted that way. To be honest with you, I don't think nobody cares.
Yeah, I don't think.
I'm saying though, if they really want to, WWE could go and sue his ass.
Well, I mean, of course, but I don't even think WWE cares. I mean, that doesn't make any sense.
And to them, it's a dead issue. Like, it's just,
It is, because you want to know the only people that ate that shit up and thought, oh, well, he's right at this and that. His stupid virgin following. There's a lot of other words I want to use, but we can't use those type of slurs on here. So
I see the route they trying to go though, with the whole Young Bucks being the EVPs, and now they got this whole evil elite or whatever you want to call it.
Okada as a heel is weird.
Now you got the evil elite. You know what I mean?
When Okada's
I'm sorry, but those four are the least intimidating group of men I've ever seen in my life. The three of us could beat the fuck out of all four of them, realistically.
I can't fight.
You could probably beat.
I can't fight either.
Y'all could probably beat the Young Bucks ass.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know. They'll super kick me and fuck me up. You know, I'm old.
I'll beat Jack Perry's ass.
I didn't say you wouldn't. I just said me.
I'll fuck Jack Perry up.
You go have fun.
And now I'm just talking shit. But anyways, honestly though,
I'll beat Jack Perry's ass.
So I watched it, and I mean, people gonna say, well, you just gonna shit on it regardless, and I feel you
because it's warranted.
But at the same time, you gotta call it for what it was. It was
call a spade.
It was poorly executed. Like, and the reason for that being is because you cannot. nobody takes Tony Khan as somebody that was going to take a bump. Nobody takes him seriously. So when he got hit, like I said, the way he got punched in the stomach was hilarious. Like that was clear. That was clown shit. And then the way he sold it was even worse. So then he took the tombstone tag team, that little double team tombstone, which is pretty dope.
The Virgin,
which is a pretty dope move. So like Lucas said, he's at the NFL draft. I see what he's trying to do with the kayfabe, but at the same time, he didn't do it correctly. If you want to get technical about it, but like Lucas said, the only people that's going to eat it up is his cult following, and that's the sad part because it shows just how unintelligent that they are. So
yeah,
I mean, so at the end of the day, I laughed at it because, like I said, and I'm gonna go back to this. I'll say this to the death. I'm not a CM Punk fan, but what they're doing with Jack Perry pretty much shows that you didn't have to fire CM Punk. You could have made some money off of that. You could have brought CM Punk and him back, made a storyline out of it. So what's the point of you being the scapegoat now that the person that you got into it with is not there? That does what? Because there's no end game now. There's no end game.
You're feuding with yourself.
You know what's
right. There's no end game.
You know what's
if there's no end game to where it will come to where Jack Perry fights CM Punk, then what? The point of this is what? Oh well, I lost this amount of time in my career because of some shit that somebody's not even here for. That you know what I'm saying? That's
Roman fighting.
Hey, hold on, I want to add something to that.
They're on two different companies.
I want to add something.
Right.
To that. Chris, like you said, they could have brought back CM Punk and have him feud with Jack Perry, bro. Let's backtrack a whole year prior to that, All Out in Chicago or Illinois or Hoffman, whatever the fuck you want to say. When MJF returned and you had the brawl out afterwards with Punk and the Elite. Bro, you could have brought back Punk, and you could have easily had some good story writing on TV.
Absolutely.
All of that.
Absolutely.
You could have had a good storyline between all that because, like they always say, when is wrestling the best? When reality is blurred into the storylines.
Absolutely.
So, and everybody knew exactly what the fuck happened that night. Everybody knew who got into what fights, who hit who bit who, and this and that. And
hey, you said who bit who?
Somebody got bit.
I know. I know.
At one point, they had to get the dog out the door.
Real talk.
They didn't capitalize on that because the Young Bucks' egos are twisted up sideways because
Well, everybody's ego was full blown at that around that situation and that incident. I feel with the whole Jack Perry and CM Punk incident was because prior to that, people didn't take Jack Perry serious.
I was not the Jungle Boy thing. To me,
there you go. And who's to say?
I absolutely like this form of Jack Perry because the Jungle Boy thing was disaster. I didn't like it. It was too It was just too kiddie. I couldn't take him.
It's funny how like all these smarks would shit on these gimmicks. Bro, AEW has a fucking dinosaur. Don't talk to me about no gimmicks, okay?
But no, it's like when you have a wrestler that had a funny gimmick, and now it's like they changed their gimmick, and you take it, and you've had that all through history, all with WWE. When you had somebody that had a goofy ass gimmick, and then they change your whole demeanor, and they come back with this more aggressive demeanor and this more aggressive side. It's kind of like it's better.
Luchasaurus is a Wish.com version of Abyss. Okay.
But piggybacking anyways, what it's like a run-on sentence. Like what are you gonna do? What is the end game of this now? Now you created a little fake backstage faction. My bad, the Evil Elite. This is why they're going. This is why they can. I told Lucas this last night. They're treading TNA territory now. They are. You keep your ratings that keep going down, and for you to consider yourself a number 2 company, and you're literally at the level of a developmental company that is NXT, that's not a good look. So
your main show is going up against development.
Yeah.
And like, okay, cool. You beat NXT in the rating all those times, but why aren't y'all trying to beat Raw or SmackDown?
If you're the legit number 2.
Right.
Then all I keep getting is, oh well, WWE's been around for 50 years. I said, but that's not what y'all were saying. Wait. So then, if that's the case, how did you guys thrust yourself to be the number 2? That makes no sense. Where deemed y'all the number 2? But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. At the end of the day, bro, it's just, hey, I don't care how many 30, 40-minute matches you put on with multiple, how many different spots where everybody flipping everywhere, and then this person kicking out at 2, and then all of a sudden this person start bleeding, and then there's no stories in their matches. There's no drama in their matches. None of their matches tell a story. I'm gonna give you an example. What was the point of the whole Adam Cole story?
Oh, him and MJF?
Yeah, what was the point of that now? Like, what happened? Is that faction still going on? Is that faction still going on?
I'll give you the answer that was told to me by the Twitter virgins. Oh, it's put on pause because Adam Cole got hurt. Shut up.
But he was hurt as it was going on.
He was hurt during the storyline, so I ain't trying to hear that bullshit.
I would have liked to see if he never got injured, what the payoff was going to end up being, because I think he was going to end up turning on MJF, but I didn't see.
Or the other way around.
Or the other way around, because the MJF babyface thing, I thought it was going to be like a short-term act, but it went longer than I thought it was going to, and it went all the way. I was like, damn, they're really making him a babyface all the way to the end of the year. I was like, okay, that's something different. I'm like, I didn't realize, because he's been a heel, and now he's teaming with Adam Cole, and they were just making him a face, and I was like, wait a minute, this is kind of weird and everything. So I'm waiting to see where MJF fits in with everything now. When he they just came out and said that he tore his labrum, and so now he's getting surgery. So he's gonna really be out for a while. Really, a torn labrum ain't no joke either.
Yeah,
he's gonna be out. Yeah, well, labrum, he's definitely gonna be out for a long time.
Yeah.
So we may not see MJF for the rest of the year.
Probably. Yeah, because you want to see him again in WWE.
He's not coming to WWE, dog. I don't see it, bro.
Nah, I just don't see it.
Hey, I've seen crazier things happen, so we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see, man.
Yeah, we'll see. Until he actually appears in the ring.
Shoot the ball. Sorry. I'm over here trying to win $8,000 while talking to you idiots.
But anyways, that's it, man. That's all we pretty much had. Everything. I was gonna throw a surprise main event topic. We didn't even talk about the main event topic of the week because I didn't have anything prepared and everything. So
ain't shit going on right now. Ain't nothing exciting. Bring back Brock. Bring back Roman.
Everything is kind of at a kind of a.
The Knicks gave up a 22-point lead and now down by 10.
Cap somewhere stabbing somebody right now.
He said, "Well, you got to put my business out like that." So I just got out of jail and I ain't going back. He said, "Don't you disrespect me in front of company."
Rich, what you think? Like,
he said, "Can you fight?" He said, "Oh, you can fight, huh?"
Look at you, man. You ever made love to a man?
He said, "No, want to."
Yo, that would have scared the shit. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, Kawhi Leonard gave up his acting because of that scene right there and decided to pursue a career in NBA.
Hey, you see Bad Boys 4 is coming out in June.
Hey, what? Hey, Chris. Chris. Brunson looks like Meech if he don't have braids.
Brunson and Kyler Murray are twins.
They definitely are.
They definitely are.
They definitely
I
are.
can't see it.
Hey, Chris texted me that shit the other day. He's like, "You're not gonna sit there and try and convince me that they're not brothers."
Yeah, they're Jalen Brunson and Kyler Murray.
Chris told me he hated because I said
look at Kyler Murray and then look at Jalen Brunson.
Hey, Chris hated because I said Torian Prince looked like Remy from BMF.
I don't think Keith watched BMF.
No, I watched it. Yeah.
You should.
I don't watch BMF, man. I don't really watch a lot of television shows.
One of the greatest shows ever made.
Hey, I don't watch a lot of television shows, man. I basically stick with the old school shows from back in the day. And
oh yeah, facts. Keith, me too. Me too. I still watch a lot of.
Chris, don't tell me what happened on X-Men '97. I still gotta watch it.
Are you getting caught up?
I need to watch that. Yo, I will watch that.
Are you caught up?
I'm too behind right now. I'm too behind.
Oh well, you better hurry the fuck up because you done missed some episodes, dog.
I was talking about it with BA today while I was getting a haircut. He was like, "Yeah, we're reaching like end game levels of stress now." I'm like,
"Yeah, hey. Shout out to the MCU on this one."
They're starting to put quality over quantity, which is
X-Men '97 is out in OC.
Yo, hearing that X-Men song from back in the day brings back so many childhood memories.
Bro, no, the storylines they got with this one and how dark they didn't got. Oh, this.
I heard Magneto came in and shut the whole fucking thing down.
Magneto said, "All right, fuck all." And Magneto said, "All right, enough. Shut everything down."
Yo, I remember.
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow because I think I got a half day at work. So
Magneto and Rogue was fucking. He groomed her, sick fuck.
Oh shit.
Hey man, R.I.P. to the GOAT.
Oh yeah. But yeah, man. But no, Keith, I'm right with you, bro. I watch a lot of old shows too. And you know where you can find a lot of old shows on? Tubi.
Yeah.
Tubi.
I like watching the old school. And plus me, if y'all don't know, my party is a throwback. It's a 90s themed party. So getting a lot of ideas for watching.
Ooh, I got the perfect thing to bring to that if I were to come. But our birthdays are too close, and I can't. So, hold on. But I am going to show you what I would have worn if I showed up.
I'm scared to know what this dude would have.
I
watch a lot of old school 90s to get ideas for my party. So, a lot of stuff that is going to be at the party is some of the stuff that I had watched from back in the 90s. So,
yeah.
Oh, my God. He would have showed up as a ranger.
I knew he was going to come show that. I knew
he was going to be something with Power Rangers in it.
The one and only.
I knew it was gonna be somewhere under the Power Rangers, man. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the 40th, man. I'm definitely looking forward to the party and living it up, man. I'm definitely looking forward to
the green jacket, some black jeans with some all white and green Air Jordan 4s.
I'm still working on the outfit, man. I'm still trying to get that outfit right, what I'm gonna wear.
These are the best Jordan.
I actually did order something for the party in particular. I just ordered something. It'll be, but y'all won't see it till the party. Y'all see with the pictures.
These are the best Jordan 4s, and y'all can't tell me otherwise.
Oh, yeah, I'm right with those,
though. But yeah, man, I'll be watching like old shows, old cartoons that I used to watch.
Hey, you know I was watching the other day? Heathcliff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I wasn't a Heathcliff fan.
I'm right with Heathcliff, man.
I thought Heathcliff was too close to Garfield. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I thought Heathcliff was too close to Garfield. I was always big on like the action figures, like the action shows,
man,
like the hero shows, like.
Yo, let me tell you how good it was, man. I used to have action figures. I had my own WWE organization.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Let me tell you how deep it was. I had a notebook and I wrote down matches. I came up with my own. I think I told y'all this.
You told us. Yeah.
Yeah, I came up with my own title matches. I came up with my own pay-per-views.
Oh yeah, I did
the
same thing.
Bruh.
I used to do the same thing.
I had Wolverine fighting the Green Ranger for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah, I did that too. I had the Ninja Turtles fight motherfuckers and shit.
Yo, it was the best.
do y'all want to hear the predicament that I'm in right now? I'm sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead.
But I need 3 dimes from Kyle Lowry, 1 dime from Josh Hart, 2 threes from Kelly Oubre, and 5 points from DiVincenzo to win 8,800.
What's it?
So
How much left? I'm behind. How much left in the fourth quarter? In the third?
3 minutes.
3:25.
There's a whole fourth
I'm
place
at
still.
3:36.
And there's a whole fourth
And
place.
there's a whole Genzo getting that 5.
Lowry?
3 dimes.
Lowry, you need 2 from Lowry?
I need 3 dimes.
It depends on if he's on the floor.
Yeah. That's touch and go.
Yeah, if he's on the floor, then
that's touching.
That's what I'm
he's
saying.
not on the floor right now.
And Oubre 2 threes is possible. He could get that.
Yeah. I think Oubre hitting the 2 threes is definitely going to hit.
Yeah, that's going to happen. The Lowry one, I'm scared. I don't know if he's on the bench though. If Max is in,
it depends. He's going to probably finish on the bench in this third quarter. It depends on where he comes in the fourth.
I was going to say if he comes back in and gets like 1 more dime or 2, I'd be looking good. But
yeah,
I don't know. It's going to be a tough fourth quarter, so I'm going to have to skedaddle out of here and go sweat out.
Yeah, anyway, we're done. That was pretty much it. I didn't have anything else prepared or anything like that. So next show will probably be the anniversary show. We'll probably, if we don't do a show, because I can't guarantee I'm going to be able to do a show because the end of the month is not good. There's not a good chance I'm gonna probably be able to squeeze in a
your
show
birthday, my birthday.
Yeah, it's not gonna. I was gonna try to squeeze in one the Thursday before my birthday, but I'm off, and it's gonna be like too much shit going on. So I definitely know. I'm gonna say the next show is probably gonna be the anniversary show. Let's just put it that way. The 4th anniversary show will be the next show, and we'll probably catch up on that. We'll let both 2 pay-per-views will have passed by that time that comes up, and then we'll actually do the anniversary show before. What's the show in Scotland? Castle. It's the Clash at the Castle.
Yeah.
So we'll do the anniversary show before Clash at the Castle. We'll do that. We'll preview the Clash at the Castle show. We'll because right now it's kind of like a dead period right now, so it's really not
just slow. It's just slow.
It's kind of slow right now. You just had to draft. Everything's about to restart. By the time we come back to our next show, we'll probably have a little better idea how things aren't going to pick up after the draft. It's with the new rosters, they probably won't pick up for like a couple of weeks.
They said May 6th they locked in. So Monday they lock in.
It's going to take at least about 3 or 4 months to get these new rosters going.
Not even. At least a couple weeks.
So, but hopefully by the time we do the anniversary, and I'm aiming for
once Backlash is done, then that Monday Night Raw, you'll probably start to see new rivalries start to like.
I'm looking at right now
probably shape up, take mold, shit like that.
I'm looking at June 13th is probably the anniversary show. Probably right around because the Clash of the Castle is the 15th. So we'll probably do now. If anything happens between now and then, trust us, we will do an emergency show if we have to. If anything pops up, but I don't see anything popping up right now. I gotta, Chris. If anything comes up, Chris, you been watching NWA? Anything going on with that, or is it pretty much dead with NWA?
It's been dead, man.
It's dead. All right, so nothing going on there. New Japan. I don't think nothing is going on in New Japan right now.
Our redheaded insider is not here as per usual. So
he's probably not even in the country.
Oh, he is.
We don't know where the hell Ricky's at. He's probably.
I'm out, y'all.
He's in Vegas. Yeah, I'm out too.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll wrap this up.
I'm gonna sweat out $8,800. Y'all wish me luck.
Let's get his money, y'all.
I'll break off $100 to each person in our group chat.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Luke.
All right,
watch the game and we'll catch up in the group chat.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap it up here. I apologize in advance for not sounding unprepared for this show. I really apologize. I see we didn't have that many viewers. We started late, so I apologize ahead of time. But I appreciate the people who did watch. I really do appreciate y'all, man, for sticking with me and everything like that. So next show is going to be in June. So I'll be 40 when the next show appears. So it'll be my first show. We're doing the 4-year anniversary. Hey, I'm going to tell y'all like this. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me for the past 4 years. We're going 4 years strong in this Wrestling Talk Radio. With that being said, there will be some more changes coming to Wrestling Talk Radio in regards to the show. I'm going to be working we work on a couple of things. We're going to try to change a couple of things on the show. I want to make the show even better. I want to put the show at a higher plateau. With that being said, I'm gonna be definitely doing some things. It may even actually change on the anniversary show. You may see some changes here and there on the anniversary show. We'll see. We'll see. I can't promise you anything, but it'll definitely be looked into. So definitely look forward to that. Y'all enjoy Backlash this weekend. Like I said, they might be adding some more matches onto the pay per view. This Saturday is at 1:00 special start time because they're over in France. So don't forget, it is at 1:00 on Saturday afternoon. So make sure y'all tune in for that. Also, Double or Nothing is coming up on May 26th, Memorial Day weekend. So make sure y'all tune in for that as well. I know we discussed TNA a lot. TNA's got a couple things going on there. I didn't hit on. I'm gonna update the Wrestling Talk Radio page on TNA. What's going on with that? Everything else is just kind of a slow period right now. So we'll see how things pick up in a month. And like I said, I'm aiming for June 13th for the 4-year anniversary show. So we might have some surprise guests on there, and I might do a giveaway if we get enough viewers. Hopefully. So, but anyways, hey, we're out of here, man. We didn't have no main event topic of the week. Apologize. Like I said, I apologize for that. I will definitely be more prepared going forward with that. But hey, I hope y'all enjoy your week, enjoy your weekend. Please be safe out there. If you're going to drink and drive, make sure you have a designated driver. We want y'all to be around for many more episodes of Wrestling Talk Radio. Bam. Cap, I got to get you a shirt. I promise you. Come to my party, I'll hook you up with a shirt. I got to get your size. I'll talk to you in the group chat about that. Anyways, rest in peace, Mom. Rest in peace, Curtis. Rest in peace, Pops. I love y'all. I miss y'all. Everything that we do for you. Until next time, y'all, I'm signing out. Make sure y'all follow all the socials, Facebook, Instagram, follow us on Twitter, X. Subscribe to this YouTube channel so y'all get notifications when we go live and when I post content as well. Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for rocking with me, man. And as we always say here at Wrestling Talk Radio, we're not just wrestling fans, we're wrestling fans. Until next time, y'all have a good one. Peace.